Namaste. I am Advait Santosh Menon from grade 6G. Today I am going to talk few words about Bharati Ganita Shastra. Yatha Shikha Mayuranam Naghana Manayo Yatha Tavad Vedanga Shastranam Ganidam Murdhani Stitam. This sloka says that just as the crest of the peacock and the gem of the cobra stays right at the top, similarly, mathematics is established right at the topmost position in the Vedas and the Shastras. It is without doubt that mathematics today owes a huge debt to the understanding contribution made by Indian mathematicians over many hundreds of years. India has had a long legacy of extraordinary teachers and scholars who had immense knowledge about mathematics and astronomy. From discovering the concept of zero to calculating the correct days in a year, mathematicians in India have been at the forefront of the challenging the norms as well as the thirst for the knowledge. As far as back as 12,000 BC, mathematical knowledge was being written down as part of a large body of knowledge known as the Vedas. In these texts, numbers were commonly expressed as combinations of powers of 10 as early as the 8th century BCE, long before Pythagoras. A text known as Sulba Sutras or Sulba Sutras listed several simple Pythagorean triples. From the 3rd century BC, we also have written evidence of the Brahmi numerals. They evolved into the Gupta numerals and around 400 CE and subsequently into the Devanagari numerals and finally into the modern Indian or Hindu Arabic numeral system most of the world uses today. No account of Indian mathematics would be complete without a discussion of Indian numerals, the place value system and the concept of zero. Zero itself has a much longer history. By 600 CE, the place value decimal system was well used in India. The most famous names of Indian mathematics belong to what is known as the classical era. This includes Aryabhatta I, Brahmagupta, Bhaskara I, Mahavirya, Aryabhatta II and Bhaskaracharya or Bhaskara II. Aryabhatta is famous for putting out concepts like lunar eclipse and solar eclipse, rotation of earth on its axis, reflection of light by moon, value of p correct to 4 decimal places, circumferences of earth. His works include the famous Aryabhatiya, which he wrote when he was just 23 years old. He influenced other future mathematicians and thinkers like Lala, Bhaskara I, Brahmagupta, Varaha Mihira. In the 7th century, the first written evidence of the rules for working with zero were given in the Brahmasupta Siddhanta. Brahmagupta established the basic mathematical rules for dealing with zero. In his seminal text, the astronomer Brahmagupta introduced rules for solving quadratic equation so beloved of the secondary school mathematicians student and for computing square roots. Bhaskara II, who lived in the 12th century, was one of the most accomplished of all India's great mathematicians. He is credited with explaining previously misunderstood operation of division by zero. Bhaskara also made major contribution to algebra, arithmetic, geometry, trigonometry. He provided many results. The so-called golden age of mathematics can be said to extend from 5th to the 12th centuries. Indian astronomers and trigonometry to calculate the relative distance between the earth and the moon and the earth and the sun. There was a flourishing tradition of mathematics in South India, which we shall discuss in brief in this section. Mahavirya is a mathematician belonging to the 9th century who was most likely from the modern day Karnataka. Another notable mathematician of South India was Madhava from Kerala. Madhava belongs to the 14th century. Madhava gave an approximation to value of pi. In more recent times, there have been many important discoveries made by mathematicians of Indian origin. We shall mention the work of three of them: Srinivasa Ramanujan, Harish Chandra, Manjul Bhargava, Kaprikar, Shakuntala Devi. Srinivasa Iyer Ramanujan (1887 to 1920) is perhaps the most famous of modern Indian mathematicians, although he had almost no formal training in pure mathematics. He is known for mathematical analysis, number theory, infinity series and continued fractions. During and after 19th century, Indian mathematics merged with the modern Western stream of mathematics. India has significantly contributed in the fields of mathematics. A lot needs to be done to honor this rich mathematical heritage. Thank you.